Good evening, Zelda 1 Randomizer fans. We have ourselves another Week 5 matchup in this Swiss of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2022 tournament. We have Liquid Husband versus MrDunlo. I'm Kairos. Joined with me is Chrono JJ. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, we're good. We get to sit back and relax and watch two other people struggle and suffer through a seed. So always a good time.
As you can see on the file names, Liquid Husband was a little bit worried about some power outages, so hopefully we are all good. But we are off, and we're starting northeast of Vanilla Level 1. Going a little bit of divergence.
Oh, that's a rough screen to go down into, too, into this next one. Oh, and you get some money. Yeah, I think, oh, 134 large. Wow.
That is awesome for money. And quick find of level 5 for MrDunlo, east of the Death Mountain power base Armo screen.
And he's checking this out. Oh, any key. All right.
Man, we're not gonna be short on money tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, money or keys. Both of them.
I've seen some painful seeds where runners have had to buy multiple keys.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, at least MrDunlo won't have to. We'll see how long it takes for Liquid Husband to find his any key.
It's an Armos item. And level 4 is found. But we'll visit that later, because we need some offense. I mean, you might duck in and try to see if you can get a bomb.
Level 3 is right above level 4. Oh, and it looks like you need to bomb your way into level 3. Liquid Husband, this is like, I think that's the quickest I've ever seen somebody maxed out on rupees.
That we saw that in I think just the match before this. It was kind of crazy to begin with. Wow. But yeah, that's some fast rupees.
It is. Now watch him buy a key. Or two. Ooh, nice thing about MrDunlo is there's a lot of key doors in level 4, but he just is running right through them.
We're gonna have Liquid Husband buying 2 4-packs of bombs at 31 a pop.
And there's your key.
Ooh, and a key. Oh, you hate to see that.
Well, yeah, it's not, of course he doesn't know that the Armos item is going to be the key, so it's a reasonable purchase, but it looks like he's trending towards that way. I'm guessing he might restart, maybe go back to the start after these 2 rooms.
Or top of the waterfall, not too nasty to get past, just some red Octa Rocks.
And more money.
And another large.
He's found them all. Now he goes back and buys more keys. That would be money. MrDunlo into some stairs, and he gets the recorder in level 4. That's a pretty... Maybe you'd like to find the wand or the sword there, but there's some measure of utility with the recorder as soon as you start getting some early Triforces.
And you never know how many dig doggers there are going to be with these extra bosses. But level 2, east of the Forgotten Spot.
Wow. A lot of the smaller levels we've found so far pretty quickly.
And they're all around this, around the lake.
Yeah, they're pretty close to, not too far from start. Ooh, Manhandla. Is he rolled up? What we find? Oh,
it's a beefy one.
It's a beefy one. Oh, man.
But MrDunlo wasting no time finding out what is under Recorder Lake. It is the letter.
And his father, apparently. Alright, looks like Liquid Husband might be headed over now towards the eventual grave spot. Ooh, nice dodge by Dunlo. And you'll... Oh, not the dodge that time you needed. And... Huh. Liquid Husband must have been having a hard time with the screen scroll, so he went the other way. Which is fine, because I can't even screen scroll, so I wouldn't even be trying it.
Lots of open caves over in this area too, between all the Armos and the northeast corner.
Yeah. Yeah, was there 3 Armos over here, so it's natural for him to also come and check this way as well. And there's level 9. Right in the crossroads. Was that Ganon?
It sounded, yeah, there was a roar.
I mean, it's still roaring. So that means he's got to be right next. I mean, he's obviously not the room above, but it might not be so hard.
Well, the well's we're gonna run dry with these 5 rupee low secrets.
Yeah. No sword yet, but still a handful of spots.
Pole's voice on the overworld. Well, they're not in the dungeons.
Yeah, I'm happy to see them on the overworld because they're not a super hard enemy to even to dodge. So,
unless you're trying to kill them with a wood sword.
Well, right, but then if they're on the overworld, you don't have to. Ooh, the ladder is a white sword item.
We'll be coming back later once we get a 1 or 2 more hearts.
Yeah, unfortunately in the very corner of the map, but ooh. Little death by Dunlo and Liquid Husband thinking about...
Take it! Take it!
Take it!
Just
do it!
Do it!
Just do it! Do it!
There you go! You can afford that. And let's find out what our ladder gives us. Power bracelet.
Power bracelet.
So that will give us 4 more overworld spots to check. We've already seen the recorder spots. So we know at least one of those 7 spots will be containing our one of our dungeons.
Yeah, and not the recorder spot so far. So, oof. Now, do you think Liquid Husband was thinking that long about that, or was he putting on a bit of a show?
I think the second key was being considered right there. There we go. There's a good purchase. Well, use up some of that money on some arrows, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and again with the additional bosses being in play, there's just that slight more chance that you'll end up maybe having to buy those arrows just to beat the seed. So it's pretty good idea to get those.
Yeah, I mean, and because silvers can absolutely be in 9 still.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at the prices on those potions, especially the blue potion. 25 rupees.
Not a bad deal living in Hyrule these days. Money everywhere, low prices, just no swords.
Yep, the Armos was the magical key, so we know it's going to be in an open cave someplace. Could be in that southwest corner, could be on East Death Mountain. A few other places to check.
Yeah, that definitely is Ganon, that one very first room of level 9. Watch it take like 5 stairs and 3 bomb walls to get to him. Yeah, we still got southwest and west, I guess, to cover yet. Because I don't think MrDunlo went past the Armos, did he? At the beginning. I don't know There, you're cutting it out a little bit. Because I can't hear you, but I can hear the game. So I think it's you. But we'll get that sorted out. Hopefully momentarily.
Yeah,
but
we're here.
There you are. There you are. And MrDunlo, is he? I can't remember now. Did MrDunlo check up on Death Mountain, the open cave up there?
I don't think we've seen we haven't seen the East Death Mountain cave by Spectacle Rock. But I think we saw the one by the we saw where the I don't think we saw the we just haven't seen the East Death Mountain for there.
Yeah.
Because the other open cave next to the Armo screen was level 5.
Right. And there is, does he get, yeah, I think you grab the heart here, knowing that the step ladder is on the coat, or is the white sword item.
Yeah, some of these seeds will be plentiful in hearts, and you'll see magical sword attempts, and then others is like, I got 5 or 6, maybe.
Yeah. That's what makes this so fun, is like each seed, even though it's the same flake set, I mean, they just end up so different. You can get your sub-hour seed or one that's just awful, and it's 2 hours, as we find level 7 up in the open cave up here. And Dunlo's gonna take a look into level 7, and he might might stop at that point.
I think we got level 6, the grave, southwest corner, and near start in level 3.
Yeah, so they're running out of locations to get through, and have found a lot of the dungeons, but not all of them. I know we're missing 1, and 8,
and 6,
maybe 6. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9.
And there's the warp zone for MrDunlo, who is not warping.
And 4.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty good. 3 and 4, I think, were the ones right on top of each other. There's the wood sword. Pretty close to start, just northwest of Vanilla Start, that is. And Liquid Husband is almost there. So if you're MrDunlo, where do you go from here?
You got a few bombs, so you want to check out these last couple places.
Okay. Then you kind of have the decision is, do you just dive right into a couple dungeons, or do you visit a few spots first?
You make your way up to you clear this out, and you head over towards I'd probably go towards maybe 3, or just up an A, go to 2.
Yeah. There's a variety of different ways, I guess, but it's kind of when you start seeing your first decisions, is once you get the sword, is now what do you do? Which level do you go to? You keep clearing the overworld. MrDunlo is still... It was a virtual high five, you're right, both in the warp zone at the same time. Again. Oh, man. Oh, this is kind of a nice warp all the way to the bottom left to knock out this corner here.
That's about the only one. We're straight on the bottom edge of the screen for all the any roads.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, they aren't. Overall, the any roads aren't super good.
We got bottom left, almost bottom right, and then straight in the middle bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably won't see too many more of them. I think it'd be an interesting idea, this is a little bit off, but to make the warps into like a toll road. 5 rupees each time or something. Be kind of funny. And Liquid somehow skipped the sword cave.
Got distracted by the any roads.
Right, yeah, so now he kind of was right next to it. In fact, he was literally the screen away from it. Got a little distracted. Ooh, watch out for the rabbits. Go.
Bunnies, they got sharp, pointy fangs.
They do.
Although, game lore, they're actually ghosts.
Ooh. Alright, MrDunlo's in 2. Liquid Husband back to start, and here's that one of those beefy manhandlers we'll run into.
But blue Tic-Tacs are going down to single sword hits.
Yeah, that's not bad. Pack of bombs for his troubles. And looks like you gotta go through the manhandler. Oh, nice first hit. Can he be 2 for 2? Nice! With a heart.
There we go.
Uh,
Sword for Liquid Husband.
there's our bait block, maybe, I think. Or could that just be a... Would that be just the old man for MrDunlo since he's the Wizrobe?
I missed the text, and you can sometimes tell by the sprite. But
Okay.
but because of any sprite, it's not necessarily just because it was something. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Well, he can reset the room.
Yeah. He's got the any key. There's his map. Well, even if it is... Wow, look at that! It is a key! That map is definitely a key.
For sure.
Pretty straightforward too, really. So the question, with that heart on the floor, that could potentially be could be a double heart. Level 2.
Could be. Because level 1 and 2 got those floor items. And we got that 1 heart in the item shuffle.
Yep. Ooh.
Here's a heavy room. A little dangerous to try to clear out those keys, though.
Yeah. But it's level. Yeah, it's with it being level 2, all the rooms should most likely connect. Ooh, wow, Patra. Patra number 1. Liquid Husband. Getting this recorder. Ooh, another manhandler.
Oh, the question is, how many hits does it take after the bomb?
Oh, you use the...
Just stab it. Stab it.
Well, I was thinking, with how much money you got, maybe could have drank that potion real quick that his inventory was briefly on, but that's all right. And now MrDunlo is gonna try this level, maybe. Is he just mad at level 2? He's gonna go into level 5 now. Goma. Ooh. No bomb to kill that dig dogger either. I don't know if we keep seeing these rivers in the levels here like we are. MrDunlo might be wishing he checked the step ladder to see if he could pick it up. That's a long time to kill those mummies with the wood sword. Now, Kairos, we might be back to some mic issues, potentially.
No, we're good.
Okay. Just sometimes I'm seeing you light up in Discord, but not much else. But that's alright. Yeah, MrDunlo. No bombs. Currently. On level 5.
But look at that map on 4.
Oh, wow.
So so twisty turny and linear.
Yeah. Now 4 could potentially it could have stairs, couldn't it, or no?
No, 4 is not going to have any stairs, but the item unless it's segmented.
Unless it's like truly segmented where they're split off.
Yeah, level 5 and higher, they'll all have at least one. They'll have a transport.
Alrighty, Liquid Husband trying to get past. Come on, Bo! Oh, he made it with the jukes. Ooh, no money.
Fairly cheap bomb upgrade, but a little rich for right now because all that money early got spent.
Yeah. Now MrDunlo, also in level 4. What will he do? Jump out? I think he's going for a refill to come back up here to level 3. That Land Mola is not being nice to Liquid Husband.
No bombs, not
a chance.
Level 3 says, come back with bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can be optimistic and go into a dungeon kind of hoping you'll get your bomb drop, but then if you don't get that bomb drop, it's a lot of wasted time. So, you know, yeah, you take the risk to cut some time, or do you just be safe and get some bombs? And now MrDunlo is trying to farm bombs. And gets a rupee for his troubles.
Might just pay up for some bombs at a shop.
Yeah, I mean, he might do. He's probably gonna come over here and maybe get the ladder too, and then maybe jump down and get the power bracelet. I guess there is still that chance that the ladder needs 6 hearts.
I think we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, and this is a tough room for Liquid Husband. Not a lot of hit points, and the statues.
I haven't been watching. Have the Red Dark Nuts, have they rolled up?
I haven't counted. They look about... They should be. Oh, it is 6 hearts!
Oh, sad, sad day.
Oh, man.
Come back when you're healthier.
Come back another time. Oh, 1/2 heart left.
And also, no bombs, so check out that location right there.
I'm watching these Tektites jumping all around Bo. And nothing. Both of them living on the edge right now. We got a Goma. Ooh. There are a lot of bosses in level 4.
And MrDunlo finding himself a bomb shop. We're gonna get 2 packs here.
Yep.
Save.
Okay, so Liquid Husband, he needs to... Still just looking for the Triforce out of 4. But man, there's a lot of rooms that are blocked. Goma here, Goma there.
Yeah, that like I don't think that's the blade block, but
No, I
could
don't
be.
I don't think it is, because there was a like for another one of his another one of his dungeon hints. And MrDunlo, he's back in level 2 that kind of set him packing earlier. Still got that potential item which could be the heart he already picked up, but we don't know. Patra. Man, there's some tough early combat in this seed. That's rough.
And we haven't even seen a hair of any of the combat upgrades yet.
Nothing. And Liquid Husband is hoping that he gets a big reward for what he's doing. Oof, not that kind of reward. Up room to clear. I feel like those are some tanky little baby flies too. Like he's been fighting this thing for a while.
MrDunlo finding the Triforce in level 2, but we're gonna check another room at least.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's not very many rooms left he's got to check. But there are a couple that were blocked by, I think, a Goma here in 2.
There was also the Chevy room that
He could not clear either.
it had the traps around it with the keys in it. But take a shot at this this manhandler.
Yeah. He's trying to weaken it up so that he can one-shot it with a bomb. He's gonna just try this one, and now he's probably going in bomb-dropping mode. Alright, so they are just... Oh!
Alright. Bypass the Patra. What we got over here? Dig Dogger. Well, we got a quarter.
He's got a bomb. Ooh. I don't... Yeah, I think you try to... yeah.
Yeah, go back to start.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think conventional practice would have you throwing down a bomb there, but again, sometimes the risk reward battle there where you want to be fast and not use your resources, and then it comes back to bite you a little bit. But we got level 3 here, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think MrDunlo went to level 3 yet.
MrDunlo went in, but
he didn't
had no bombs.
Explore it. Yeah.
There were you have to have bombs to get past the first room. But MrDunlo goes, re-clears back to the Triforce, picks up the first one in level 2.
And there's some whiz roams. The nightmare may be continuing for Liquid Husband, depending on how many blue whiz robes are in this dungeon. Orange aren't so bad, they seem like their HP is pretty reasonable. A little bit high, though. And there's the map. Oh, wow. Start at the very bottom. Work your way up. Ooh, that is a required four-headed Gleeok.
MrDunlo returns to level 3 with some bombs. Pick up that heart and be able to get that ladder.
Yeah. Yeah. And there goes Liquid Husband. Round 1, hopefully of 1, against the Gleeok. He's got 2 more hits. And 1 more head. There he goes. Alright, good fight. And uh-oh. You better hope he gets a key drop here. Or, you know, you can kinetic key this. This would... well, he can't now. I guess he can go back in. Yeah, the nice thing with these guys is that even when they're dead, they come right back because he's cutting them down one at a time. Oh, MrDunlo did find a heart in level 5. Alright, can Anna key this? There you go.
Unfortunately, he'll have to be have to do it all over again to get the left door.
Did you see that room?
I saw some blue wizrobes, I think. So, oh,
Wow. There might have been 8 blue wizrobes in that room. It was at least 6, and that is a mandatory. Unless that Triforce is in that other room and the item doesn't matter, that's going to be a mandatory fight. Wow, I'm glad this isn't me playing this seed.
lots of money early, but your combat is cut out for you.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, you'd think, it's just one of those things. You think you get the any key early on, you're like, oh, things looking good. Wood sword's not in too bad of a spot. Like, this be a pretty quick start, but it's not quick. I think you got to get through this manhandling, don't you? Yeah.
Yes, we saw this before.
Yeah. So Liquid Husband does have his 6 hearts now to get the ladder.
But ran into a Dodongo with no bombs.
Still looking for the item in level 5 too. There's some more Dodongos, but they don't need to be killed. And there's some bombs, along with some red Gurias that would maybe help out as well.
And Jet brings up a good point. We're over 30 minutes in, and Liquid Husband has not gotten the Armos item.
Yeah.
That should be a big priority.
Yeah, well, he's just kind of kept getting distracted from it.
Because if it's a boomerang or a heart container, yeah, but if it's anything else, that can make such a difference. And in this case,
Yeah.
it would.
Yeah, he wouldn't have to be doing what he's doing right now, that's for sure. But yeah, it's wasted some time for him. I don't know if it's necessarily kept him out of a dungeon yet, the lack of a key, but you'd love, in his position, of not having to be worried about keys.
Well, and the level 3 would have gotten to that room to the left of the Zulls as well, and didn't get a chance to look at it because.
Oh yeah, you're right. MrDunlo. Now, I don't think there's a Gleeok in a room that it can have a push block. I believe I read that somewhere.
Yes, there's a limitation on the number of sprites in a room that when the Gleeok prevents there from being a push block in a room.
Okay, that's so weird.
But you can get an item off the floor.
Yeah, so he does get the compass, which tells him where the Triforce is, but you'd love to get an item, especially like the wand or the white sword, just to hasten up all the slow combat.
I think this is a heart container here.
I think he got it already. I think he already picked it up. Yeah, I think he's just realizing it now too, or maybe he forgot that he can't get around to the top. Ooh, Liquid Husband. It's behind the Gleeok.
Goodbye, Gleeok.
I believe this was the Triforce room, isn't it? For Liquid Husband?
Yes.
So yeah, I imagine if he clears the room out, he'll probably give him the work. probably get it. Oh, the clock! That is nice. Wow. Nice drop.
Mr. Dunlo has cleared this Tektite room again.
To go up, yeah.
Actually, Dunlo, he already went up, so he's going to Triforce right now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Maybe he's not.
That is, there's a river room there on the wrong side.
I think he goes and gets his ladder now. Oh.
So I think the item in 2 has got to be either in that Chevy room with the keys and traps, or it's in that manhandler room.
Yep. Yes, I don't think either of them cleared out that manhandler. So, yeah. But yeah, with where Liquid Husband was, you can't risk fighting that manhandler and dying and not being able to get to Triforce. So he's gonna skip out on checking that manhandler room, and we will not know yet what the item is in 2. Dunlo, he's got to go down now. I imagine he would get that power bracelet once he's done clearing all these spots.
I'm surprised that Mr. Dunlo didn't buy the arrows unless it was already purchased and just missed it. It was in an arrow shop.
I don't remember if he did buy the arrows or not. But he does have his ladder.
Which means access to the power bracelet. Check out this cave.
Oh, he wants to get that blue ring. He only needs 5 more rupees for it.
Yeah, that'd be a good purchase.
That's a pretty cheap blue ring at $230.
They're all expensive.
Oh, there's that ladder block there. I know there's like 3 rooms up in the top right of 5 that are blocked by that room. Or the river. That could be where the item is, because Mr. Dunlo spent quite some time in 5 and never got the item, so it might be in those rooms up there. Liquid Husband. Working at these Tektites, don't get the clock. Won't help you.
Meanwhile, Mr. Dunlo's blue ring aspirations have been delayed by a door repair.
Yeah. Don't go left, you won't like it.
And Blue Gorilla's on the other side of a river. Yeah, no thanks.
This game. Might be a good idea too. Mr. Dunlo, maybe start checking the power bracelet spots right now as soon as he's got it, because we still got a couple dungeons outstanding, and we know one of them's blocked, and we've still got level 1 yet to find, and that would be awesome to get right now. That's not a level, because we're down to just the raft spots and the power bracelet spots as our mandatory overworld block.
Indeed, and nothing's stopping them from having multiple behind those blocks, but only required to have a 1.
And hey, we got a raid from SpeedGaming 3 with a party of 77. Welcome to Mr. Dunlo versus Liquid Husband. been a slow start due to a lot of early combat and not a lot of weaponry. The any key is in the graveyard Armo spot, and Liquid Husband just hasn't quite gone there yet. MrDunlo checking the third of the 4 power bracelet spots. Not our level. I tell you what, beefy Tektites, really annoying.
Yeah, absolutely. At least the blue ones didn't roll up.
Yeah, but these orange ones that are... Oh, man.
The worst is when they decide to jump off a screen.
Yeah. Yes. And MrDunlo's gonna check our last power bracelet spot to see if it's the power bracelet that's needed or it's the raft.
Absolutely confirmed. Raft required.
It is. And basically the power bracelet, pretty much useless. It didn't really open much of anything. So yeah, somewhere in one of these levels that are being really annoying, gotta find the raft. And still the bow. And somewhere the silver, so they could be in 9. You know, with how much time our 2 runners have spent clearing 5, I am beginning to think that the item just might be in that top right, behind the ladder, or behind the ladder block.
Very reasonable assumption at this point. But MrDunlo has enough hearts for, or has ladder already, and Liquid Husband can go get it anytime they decide to choose to leave this level 5.
Watching this Gliok fight. Oh! Oh. Doing such a nice job, then that head just spawned and ran right at him. And there's that blue ring purchase for MrDunlo.
The combat's gonna feel a lot better. Still not great, but better.
Yeah. Yeah, a little easier. Still about as long, but just gives you some extra leeway.
So that dig dogger, the shoot room right there says that ladder is 100% required for that.
Yeah. Yep, and MrDunlo's gonna go to the top right where we haven't been yet, and I think, yeah, looking like, ooh, good thing the recorder was already obtained, because this could be our item room right here.
Little bomb straps.
Yep. Wow, those are some beefy little dig doggers. Oh wow. Alright, yeah, get out of there. And there it is. What is it? The book.
I like maps.
Yeah,
I like
nice, but
it's not the combat we need.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, already been in a handful of levels, so the book kind of loses its value, and like to probably see something a little bit different, but that's all right. MrDunlo's gonna go into the shoot room.
Like, sorry, you gotta go across the water.
Yeah, he's gonna be reminded why he why he didn't get the Triforce earlier. It's because of these. Liquid Husband at 45 minutes. gonna get his Armos item, which is the Yeti key.
I could have had this win.
Yeah. Could have had it back when he was trying to screen scroll and it wasn't quite working for him, so he ran the other way. Ooh, now MrDunlo feeling invincible with his blue ring. He's starting to be uninvincible here. And there we go.
Triforce pickup level 5.
Yeah, so Liquid Sorry, go ahead.
45 minutes in second Triforce. It's like, you're still not feeling good because it's just combat and you think that maybe your opponent has something that on you that you didn't find and things are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, because he still has that. If Liquid Husband was able to get that raft first and get the one might have like just this. One might have the red ring and the white sword. I could be way behind, but
here we are in level 3. Pick up that heart container here, and we get to maybe see some more of this dungeon.
Yeah. Hey, Liquid Husband, he really needs to get that ladder now, because we know that it does provide a lot of necessary access in the levels, so he needs to get up there and get that ladder.
You know, it's also good. Cheat potions. Ooh, what's in this room with the Zols?
So far, some annoying Zols. Oh, just a key. Yeah, Liquid Husband, he was stopped from going much further into this.
Yeah, the Wizrobes north of here.
Oh yeah. You're right. This is gonna be that Wizroad room.
That is indeed 8 blue Wizrobes in a Beamos room.
And he's only got 1 bomb, so he's gonna try to farm bombs off of these Wizrobes at the start.
And you can reset the dungeon in order to try and get more of them if you need them.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there without 8. He's gonna try it, but I would want 8. We'll see how it goes. 3.5 hearts, blue ring, 5 bombs. Oh, it's gonna take 3 bombs. I feel like getting the blue ring kind of gives you like a false sense of security. Or it makes you a little bolder than what you'd normally be, and then you realize, yeah, I could still die. That kind of just happened to MrDunlo.
I'm curious, what's that item in level 2 still? That's where I'd be thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah, because if it's in that Chevy room, it's a pretty easy room to get into. As we find, there's level 6 up on Death Mountain. We haven't been in 6 yet. Pretty easy bugger to get through. Not getting through him.
And Liquid Husband will be especially happy with that any key when visiting 6.
Yeah. You're gonna get... Nope. I'm gonna say maybe the game will throw a bone here and get you an early item in 6, but not so.
How about we trap you in with some Dark Nuts?
Yeah. At least he does have the ladder and having water to help him out. That makes this room more of an annoyance than anything. Just take some time. And Liquid Husband now has his ladder. So yeah, a lot of 6 isn't really as big as it could be, so that's nice. Though that just means the rooms are somewhere else in different dungeons, but not a bad 6. Should be able to do everything he needs to do to find the item, unless there's the Goma block. That's about the only thing that could stop him now.
We're still missing level 1 and level 8. At least one of them is on a raft spot.
Yeah.
Possibly both.
Yeah, could be. Could be 2 for 2. But we still have a lot of Death Mountain, so one dungeon could easily be up there.
And I take full responsibility for rolling this.
Oh, the Patra says hello and goodbye.
But really, just blame the tournament organizers for extra bosses, because that's really the source of the pain and all these seeds.
Yeah, the extra, it's tough. Because not only is it more combat, but it's just a lot more blocks in general, which tends to slow down progression, unless you, of course, double Chevy rooms in a row. But yeah, just on the bosses, it's tougher. Blocks you a little bit, maybe, so... Now, I'm seeing... I didn't notice Liquid Husband purchasing this, but he's got himself the magical shield.
I actually did see that pickup. It was right after the last dungeon, so
Okay.
yeah, it was not something you see every day. I fully approve. It definitely helps with all the wizarobes and dodging the Lionels trying to get into the dungeons.
Alright, so MrDunlo has found the transport stairs at 6. Now he just wants that item. Is he stuck in this room? If he can't bomb left, it's kind of a dead-end staircase.
And no item. Unless there's one to begin with.
Key doors, they don't matter. Just run right through all of them. Wow. Some hard walls. Sometimes the text that people have put into this game really entertain me. Why does this seem like a horrible seed? Well,
combat's pretty nasty.
Because it kinda is, yeah.
I mean, we have no bow, we have no white sword, we haven't even seen magical sword, we haven't seen the wand. We have no offense. We have the sword. We have the bombs.
Yeah, it's tough. A lot of dark nuts.
Sometimes we have the bombs. We run out of bombs a lot.
Yeah. Oh, these poor souls. Ooh, here could be an item here. MrDunlo at almost full hearts, he should be fine. And we will shortly see. He's gonna hopefully roll down or roll out that blue. Oh yeah, he does.
Yep, turns into a blue Tektite.
There we go. What's it gonna be?
Survey says
The silver arrows. Well, it's great to find.
Except for it doesn't do anything for us right now.
Right now. Yep. Great to find. It'll save time down the road, because now you know in level 9 it's just straight to Ganon.
And the important thing is, Mr. Dunlo's already seen the Triforce, so time to get out of here.
Yeah, get out of 6.
As soon as we find it, right there.
Yeah, so he's crossed another dungeon off, but it's still not going to be any easier for him. It looks like Liquid Husband might be heading to 6.
I've been tracking where all the dungeons are on the overworld, and with the exception of level 9, they're all next to each other, you know, like in a kind of a T shape.
Yeah. And Mr. Dunlo at 55 minutes has picked up his first and only candle too. That's wild.
That is. I mean, that means there's so much overworld exploration to do still.
Yeah, I know. We did find the Master Sword, or Magical Sword, whatever exactly it's called, but can't get it, of course. And I'm gonna need to step away for a minute. I got a child that needs tending to, so give me a couple minutes, I'll be back.
We got Liquid Husband dodging Dig Dogger mini digs. Run, Bo, run! Yeah, early on we saw Mr. Dunlo picked up hearts from the Takeni caves because the latter was the white sword item. But there is a book pickup for Liquid Husband. What is that, 8? That is a mess. I didn't even notice where that was. Got to be up on Death Mountain. But the wand is the reward for Mr. Dunlo. We have finally increased our firepower, unless we're talking about Wizrobes. Yeah, I remember the screen we had the magical sword on, so it's got to be either the 0-1 or the 1-0 screen. Ooh, look at us taking a death in the Triforce room in level 5. That blue ring purchase, very valuable for Mr. Dunlo. But with that level 8 found, that means level 1 is our overworld block on one of the 2 raft spots. And I think we might have Chrono JJ back.
I am back. I see Mr. Dunlo's in 8. Where was 8?
8's over in Death Mountain. Just a little bit after finding that magical sword. Okay. Also dug out the wand out of
Oh,
here.
I see that.
But
So
it was
still,
here.
oh, that won't help against them, but against anything else, that'll be good.
And Liquid Husband finally gets a Triforce out of level 5 after taking a death to those blue gorillas.
There's the Triforce in 8. Still got one item, I'm assuming, left in 8.
Indeed. And so we have confirmed that level 1 is going to be on a raft spot.
Just don't know where that raft is yet. Could be here in 8.
But that's not the only item we have to dig out of these early dungeons. We got to find the bow. And not the bow that Liquid Husband's using.
I love it. I love it. Trapped inside a room with a Patra.
And Beamos.
And Beamos, but yeah, this is where now, I mean, imagine this fight with just the wood sword, even. That would have taken quite a while. And nice to have that wand.
Definitely would have to use a potion in order to survive that without the blue ring as well.
Yeah. So yeah, MrDunlo definitely having to still find that raft. There's no way you're gonna hop out of 8 without getting that second item. So can't go that way. And Liquid Husband looking for maybe some bombs right now. And he's still got to check. He's still hoping there's a level with the power bracelet, but we know there's not. There's a Triforce.
Brings MrDunlo's count to 4 Triforce pieces.
Yeah. I imagine he's gonna jump back in here. No? Is he gonna check these last few spots? Maybe? Has he not found 7 yet? 'Cause I know he's found 3 and 4. I think it's hard for his troubles. I thought he found level 7 though.
Well, it's on East Death Mountain, so I can't recall. Ooh, retry.
He really wanted those 13 rupees back. And he's going into level 2. Yeah, this is a good one. You mentioned this a while back. That be a good idea to hop into 2 because he's only got like 2 rooms left.
Yeah, the 2 below the Triforce is the Chevy room with the keys and traps, and then the far left center room is going to be the Manhandler.
Yeah, so both rooms should be pretty easy for him to get now.
Well, with this number of hearts, that Manhandler might not be so kind.
Yeah, well now he's only at 1 heart all of a sudden. There you go, yeah, he's gonna head down there first. Or no, I guess he's heading up here. Oh yeah, we did have this, we did have the patch right here.
Yeah, there's one room, it was a ladder block, but the other rooms were all combat related.
Yeah.
But let's see. If MrDunlo's hasn't found 7, that could be very might be a while with all those burn bushes.
Oh, there's the raft!
Oh, snap.
Under the Patra in level 2. Well, now he might not have to go back into 8.
Well, that bow's got to be someplace.
Yeah.
It might be in 1.
Yeah, you definitely, at this point, go into 1 first, because you got to find the Triforce anyways. You might as well, likely get the...
Alright, Liquid Husband back in level 3. We'll be able to check out this door to the left of these Zols, but then we'll have to decide whether or not to go through those blue whiz robes.
Yeah.
Might need 2 chugs of a potion for that.
Yeah. But yeah, what I'm kind of wondering for MrDunlo is... I think he might know where all the levels are, but he's still doing overworld exploration. And there's level 1, and what a... it's a triple segment in 1!
Wow. So many staircases.
There's like almost a staircase of room. Oh, wow. And whiz robes too. Oh, man.
Yeah, Uncle Wizzy's Funhouse Seed.
So yeah, Liquid Husband, he definitely noped out of level 3 there at that combat room. Because he does not have... Oh, there's Triforce 1 room in. But I don't think Liquid Husband doesn't have the ring, right? So that Blue Wizard room is almost impossible for him.
The magical shield might help a little bit, but the patterns of those are going to be just nasty.
Yeah,
still.
What are you going to do? There's no way. And 4, a nice early compass there in 4 to tell him, well, early, I mean, I guess it's kind of late in the seed, but...
So what was in this room? But we got more blue wizards level 1.
And more, they are mandatory too. Wow, this seed.
It's a Goma. Level 1 level 4 Triforce blocked by the Goma.
And King Doll does have a good question in chat. Is he already has the item in 4? Is really what's in there doesn't help him progress at all. And oh wow, Liquid Husband's gonna try a 3. As MrDunlo is drinking up a potion to get past these whiz robes. What's the HP? I don't know. I can't count that high.
They were not going down in 2 bombs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons why Liquid Husband might have been in level 4 is to try to get some bombs to get through level 3 here.
Maybe.
But
alright.
But we got some tough combat all around.
Yeah. Alright, well we're starting to run out of rooms in level 1 before we start jumping in all the staircases. Here's a likely staircase. And still got the floor item too to find in level 1. Let's see how this goes. Oof, the bomb's not going so great. That's a staircase. Oof. That's tough. And we're down in segment number 1, which has nothing. Well, it might have the floor item, potentially. I think Liquid Husband might have his heart set on level 3 right now. Nope, nothing down here in this segment. Yeah, we know kind of Liquid Husband's next move here is to go up to Death Mountain and get into level 8, maybe. Or back to level 2. Either one of those would help him, because 8 will give him the wand. 2 will give him the raft to get into 1. Though we don't know what the items are in 1 yet. They could just be a couple boomerangs. The items in level 1 are gonna be in the last 2 rooms. It's gotta jump all the way down to this last segment. The last 3 rooms, I guess. Yeah, the last 2. Oh man.
This is probably the floor item. Nope.
Nope.
It's good.
Last room.
It has both of them, right? No.
Wait a minute.
No. Missed something.
Missed something. I think he's as confused as we are.
Well, the 2 rooms to the left, that I think that probably is the stair item.
Yeah. What's... I don't
Yeah,
know.
two left to here, yeah.
Okay, he didn't go in this room. Alright, okay. There's the bow. Well, I guess the other item really doesn't matter what it is. Wow. So yeah, you need definitely need get that raft quickly for Liquid Husband to get into level 1. But he does need the silvers out of 6 too. So he's in the right dungeon to kind of progress himself, but he's starting to run out of time because Dunlo's he's in go mode, right?
Absolutely. Has found all. It's like, assuming that we did see level 7 on his screen, he has all the items he needs to beat the game.
Yeah. Yeah, so he can just start chunking down. Half health. Start chunking down dungeons and getting to level 9.
Now, I'd be kind of tempted, because I like big swords, and I'd flute over to recorder over to 6 or 8 and go take a shot at bags.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it is a huge upgrade, and yeah, there's some commentary in the chat. Was this the seed that the candle was useless in? And I think it is. I mean, not useless, but
the candle is not required to beat the game. There was everything was either bomb hole, armos, the raft. Yeah. A lot of bomb hole ones and a lot of just the open caves. And I don't believe the candle is needed. So see, the seed wasn't that bad. No candle required. That's nice. Liquid Husband needs to be careful here in this room. I'm getting really worried. This certainly isn't going the way Liquid Husband probably imagined it would go starting into this game. Or maybe he did imagine this misery. There's a fairy drop for Dunlo.
If he can get
die.
Oh, man.
But that was a nice bomb drop there. Another nice one. Oh, potion.
Come on, now you just gotta get him now. No more bombs. There we go. 2 more left. 1 more. You can do it. Alright, now don't die in the rest of this dungeon. Oh, there's the Triforce. You might as well just get it and go. There you go. Easy
no
enough.
reason to hunt that item. It'd be nice for a white sword or a red ring, but not worth. Not worth getting past those blue lizards again if necessary.
Yeah. That's what you've seen in that dungeon. Now you just get that Triforce and headed out to the next level, which is 1 screen away.
And has not picked up the compass yet, because you would want to go up and directly to the Goma.
Yeah, but the compass was down here on the bottom half somewhere, so That looks like he's gonna go up to the next anyway. I don't remember Liquid Husband in 6. I don't remember where the silvers were in here. I thought they were maybe towards the upper middle, but I might be wrong.
I believe so.
But yeah, this. Alright, Mr. Dunlow's in the Triforce room here. There he goes.
And starting to sweep them all up.
Yeah, he's.
And Mr. Dunlo does have the Triforce out of level 1 as well.
Yes, he does. So he's only got 7 left, and we think he knows where 7 is. Looks like he's trying to. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. This is the warping here didn't really help him get closer.
Yeah, I mean it's level
He's buying bombs.
but by level 9. Oh yeah, bombs. Where was that bomb upgrade again?
Oh man, I don't even remember now.
It was 87 if I recall. It was cheap, but
Yeah,
and nobody had money when they saw it.
get it. Yeah. Alright, yeah, he's making his way up to level 7, so he's well on his way, and I mean, he's got quite the lead over Liquid Husband, who's now finding the silvers.
Yeah, I think they both checked out east at the mountain when they were looking for the wood sword.
Yeah.
Ended up being a kind of a late find. Granted, it was near vanilla start.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything in it because you needed the ladder. Man.
So we got a possibility of probably like a mid to high 50s number of rooms in 9.
Oh wow, that's a nice early compass pickup. And Liquid Husband is done and finished with level 6, and we'll be finding level 8 here shortly. Which, if he gets that wand, that'll help him out. Yeah, given how the combat was, the blue ring has really turned out pretty good for Mr. Dunlo buying that.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a few races where that makes a big difference. And then you have other ones where you find the red ring right afterwards.
Yeah, wow. Level 7's walls are extra thick. Mr. Dunlo can't get to the bottom right. Yeah, Liquid Husband was close to the blue ring, but then he ended up getting, I don't remember the order, but he bought arrows. There's the white sword. But yeah, he bought arrows and a key. And then he was never close again. And Mr. Dunlo has the white sword in 7 on the way to the Triforce, so good for him.
Well, probably have to find a staircase in order to get down there, but maybe this path will get there. Yep.
Looks like it will. And we've got Liquid Husband going into 8. Oh yeah, he's still got 5 Triforces to grab. As Mr. Dunlo is about to get his last one. It's right out on the open there. And he's ready for Ganon in level 9.
Yep. Level 9 is right on the coast north of the North Forest Armos, and we heard the roar right from the entryway.
Yeah. Sure did. So you would think there's the wand for Liquid Husband, but you would think that would result in a pretty quick Ganon.
But it never is when it's that close. It's always just like the most insane route to get there. But we could be proven wrong here.
We'll see. Watch it be. Oh, this isn't. Oh, he's getting his potions. Okay. Yeah, watch it be. It's just like an easy 2-room path to Ganon, and then Zelda's right behind Ganon, and then we're suddenly over. But I will say, given how rough the seed was to begin with, I feel like the minute 20 mark coming in here to level 9 is actually pretty solid. Like, he really flew once he got his stuff and was able to get going. And yeah, now he's looking to find that path to Ganon, so Ganon's on that bottom row.
And a 57 room, level 9.
Whoa. Nope. Ganon's not this way. Yeah, clear this out, see if this is Zelda. Nope. So Ganon's the other way, so Ganon's left of start. And yeah, this is a huge 9 because we're what, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms short. So that's pretty big.
It's 57 out of max 64.
Look at this. You can't bomb down to get towards Ganon. So we might be going on some adventures given how running to the left is going to end up looking like. Okay, there's some way down. Now he wants to go right. Alright. There we go. So this will get him into Ganon's room. And there we go. Here is Ganon.
Or in this case,
Zelda.
As we have an enemy sprite, but it is in the default Ganon room. 7 or 8 hits with the white sword.
Yeah, had her locked for a bit there. She's trying to get her back. Come on. Oh, she's being feisty.
And normally we say we got bacon, but being Zelda, I believe the usual is royal jelly.
Royal jelly, and what's in this room? Is this? Oh, it was almost a dream.
It's pretty Princess Gliok.
Oh, that would have been awesome if... Oh, there's the red ring in level 8. That'll be nice for Liquid Husband, just... He's way behind. Zelda has kidnapped Gliok.
But that was pretty classic, other than the fact that there was no kidnap behind that door.
Her pet dragon she keeps locked up. Oh man. So alright, well we gotta find Ganon locked away in one of these rooms as the kidnapped. So just looking for, you run into a room, if that shutter door opens right away, you know that's the kidnapped on the other side. And Liquid Husband, look at that room he is in. Disgusting.
And there must have been a hidden wallmaster?
No, I think he just saved and exited to restart.
Well, he picked up a clock and the shutter door didn't open, so...
Oh, okay. Alright. Must have been. Alright, so you've got to find this, find the way to get to, kidnapped here. Still a lot of rooms. I mean, Ganon was a pretty quick find, so we got a lot of rooms to check yet for the kidnapped. pushes the block to get the ladder to stairs to open, and then just ignores it. You know, it's not up here. Yeah, might as well grab those bombs, right?
Definitely need more bombs.
Wow. Could be stairs in here to jump in.
Yeah, this is north of that room that he got stuck in. But also does not bomb either.
No. I tell you what though, given what we know now is in level 8, which is the wand and the red ring. Imagine imagine going up here first, and this being your first dungeon. Now, obviously there's a reason it wasn't this, because it's way up here in Death Mountain, but...
Plus, it's such a big level that it's usually a bad idea to dig one of those early, even if it is the double item of 8.
But yeah, it kind of had the solution to all your combat needs in what was a very combat-heavy dungeon, or seed. Dunlo trying to find his way around in level 9 still. Goes down. Oh! Every time you go into these rooms and there's a shutter door coming in, it's always, you're always kind of... There she is!
And,
there he is!
And get your GGs out for MrDunlo, finishing in first place with a race time GG of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 3 seconds.
Well done. Good game to MrDunlo. This is a tough seed, and finishing with a hour and 26 minute time, I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of at all. That's pretty decent seed time for what he had to go through. But yeah, good job, Dave, MrDunlo. Very frustrating start to the seed, I imagine, for him. Liquid Husband, he's still got a little bit of time, just never quite got started here. He just couldn't quite get rolling, and now that he's got the combat that he needs, it's just, well, too late. But man, that was one of those seeds where I'm glad I was watching and not playing. That was tough. That was a tough one. Seven deaths too? That's not bad. Not that time. Liquid Husband ducking into the stairs here to hopefully pop out next to the Triforce, and that's indeed what happens. And he'll be bombing up here and getting his Triforce out of 8. Gotta finish this room.
And we were having some troubles with the SpeedGaming bot earlier, so I just copy the Discord invite for.
Oh, okay.
So we'll find out.
All right, there's Liquid Husband getting his Triforce number 8. Well, his fourth Triforce that is out of number 8. Yeah, Jay still got a little bit to go here. Kind of the next step, at least the best next step for him would be to go back into 2 and get the item out of there. Because that is the raft, which gives access to 1, which has the bow. Because that's really the only item, that's the 2 items he needs to finish this seed. see, check it out up here. Oh, he's given.
I mean, it's right next to a level to recorder too. Yeah, I'd do want it.
Yeah.
And we are joined in the booth by our winner tonight, MrDunlo. GG.
Thank you. That was I'm not sure if there are any winners in this one. That was, I thought that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, us watching it was the kind of scene that we were glad we're just sitting here watching you two play, because that was a tough start.
Yeah, it was it was just a weird sequence of events. I think I wasn't looking at the clock too much, but I know I got my first candle at like 54 or 55 minutes. It was just such a unique thing because I had found 5 levels, I think, and I knew the ladder was the white sword item. So I grabbed a free heart from the one take candy I found, and it was a strange world. I don't think I've ever found that many levels, ladder white sword item, recorder for free before I even had a sword. Sword was decently quick too, like nothing and then the seed just said no. Like,
yeah, it looks pretty promising right away. You got that Armos item, the any key, or not too bad, but then the combat kicked in.
It was just such a troll. I don't remember the first time I started 2 scrolls away from an Armos, and that one actually had the item. I feel like it usually puts it in the last one you check. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this map. I think we had a level on the start screen, and then levels 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are right clumped together. I guess 1 ended up being there too, but the raft was brutal to find behind that patcher. It was just it was a troll in a different kind of way. So fun, I guess. I don't know. I'm never gonna play it again.
But yeah, there was ropes in every dungeon. It felt like definitely maximum number of dungeons, and all the combat upgrades were just buried.
Yeah, when I found the wand, I was like, okay, here we go. Like, we're moving now. It's just, it's a weird thing going at race, and y'all know what I'm talking about. That feeling of not knowing what's going on the other side of the screen. And I've been trying to work on that. King Doll, I don't know if he's watching this live because I know he's in Sweden. He told me, he's like, you can only play your screen. Don't worry about what the other person's doing. So I did that, and I was like, well, this stinks on my screen. Like, this is going horribly. But then sometimes when a seed is going really, really bad, you'll find like a level 1 that you didn't check with like white sword and bow on the ground.
Yeah.
But once nothing was easy, I was like, all right, the seed stinks for both of us. Like, it's like the Simpsons meme. It's like the children aren't the problem or whatever. I'm like, I'm not the problem. The seed is the problem. It was just, and so that actually kind of helped me just calm down. And I'm like, all right, what's the path of least resistance? Bought a blue ring when I didn't have a candle. That's a weird move, but I was just trying to not die, man.
Yeah, I think that was the right play too, because that Liquid Husband didn't get the blue blue ring, and he was slowed down pretty considerably compared to you at the beginning.
Did he find the red one anywhere? I haven't pulled up the stream yet.
It's the second one in level 8.
Oh, second item in 8. Okay, I was hoping that didn't burn me. That was the one thing where I was like, this 8 isn't even impossible to get through. Maybe I should, but I just wanted to go back and check too, because I knew it was like 4 rooms possible, and I was like, all right, I'll just suck it up. Figured I could use a potion and then just retry if that room was wrong, because it was on the start screen, So if I drank the old passion or the passion, that's funny. A Patra potion, can we call that passion now? I don't know, man. I'm all scrambled here, but yeah, it is a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you haven't realized this yet, but the candle was not even required in this seed.
So what's funny is I got it eventually out of whatever take-in,
Yeah.
And I think at the point when I had it, I think I already had the knowledge that I knew 8 locations and I knew that one of them was on a raft spot, but it just seemed like it was 55 minutes in. You know, it's like,
I think you actually purchased it at that
maybe
rate.
I did. Yeah, that would have been smarter than grabbing a free one, because the free one just, I wasn't getting back over to Magic Sword though.
Well, Magical Sword is only 2 screens away from either level 8 or level 6. You could just record it over there.
Over
But
there, I think I was short a heart when I was, if I recall, because I think I had 9 hearts and got the 10th one in level 1.
But Liquid Husband did check it at 10. It was no good.
It was no good. All right, that makes me feel a little better. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the troll. Yeah, it was just. I know Candle's not always required, but that's usually a staple of the game. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hilarious that it wasn't.
I mean,
Yeah,
it could be just going to get the money, which, I mean, the money was... The large secrets seemed to flow pretty easily real early.
Oh yeah, that was another part of the early troll. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, here's a bajillion dollars. I think I bought like $120 worth of bombs though, because I just didn't care. Even though they were 31, I was like, I knew I just had to tank the Wizardobes and hope I didn't die. I think one of them I got all the way to 0 and did a little wood sword finagling, which was fine enough. You know, I wasn't looking for style points in the seed.
So Liquid Husband has made it back into level 2 to get the required raft. I was pretty certain it was going to be in that Chevy room with the traps and keys, or the Manhandler room, but it ended up being the Patra room.
Yeah, I don't know why I checked the Patra first before the ladder blocked. I think there was also a Manhandler that I didn't bother with because it
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to see he's back in the right place.
Yeah, I think Liquid Husband died with like 1 head remaining on that Manhandler at one point.
Yeah, the Manhandler, anytime they roll up a little bit, that stinks. I think they were like 5 or 6, because at one point I was able to save it with a wood sword, but yeah, and Tektite. These orange Tektite jerks. They're terrible with a wood sword. They're like 3 or 4.
Yeah, they were.
At least the blue ones didn't roll up.
Yeah, the blues were friends, but the orange ones, absolutely not.
This Manhandle is being a problem. There he goes. Not what he wanted though. Nope, not in here. That was a tough seed, but yeah, you powered through her and did what you needed to do, and in the end, your winning time really didn't seem that bad at all, given what you went through.
Yeah, it was weird. It's kind of inexplicable. Sometimes you're cruising, and I didn't think the level 9 was that awful. So
No.
I mean, that can go a long way in a time. You know, like if you're gonna get like a sub-hour or 110, it's a lot of skill, a lot of luck, but you also got to kind of be able to cruise through 9. And this 9 didn't troll that bad. I would have definitely headed the 9 without the silvers there, or sorry, hold on, I said that backwards. I definitely wanted the silvers because I heard that Ganon roar.
Yeah.
But I knew I was going to try to get in there and kill it. I guess he was hiding a little bit, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, you know, you couldn't quite, you had to kind of go around about a little bit of a ways to get to him, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I think that's the first time I've been watching a race where you can hear Ganon just as soon as you pop your head into 9.
There was one recently, and it all runs together. It's all blur. There's been so many awesome races. But Fury was commentating, and he said he actually usually walks up to the old, I don't know, usually. He said sometimes he'll walk up into the old man room just to see if he can hear Ganon, because that'll affect his decision later on whether to dig deep in a level for silvers, because his logic is, I don't want to dig deep into 9 if Ganon's right by the door. And I was like, dang, that's smart.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting here. Man, I'm just sitting here trying to not die to every wizard I see. But so I did file that way in the memory bank. It looks like Husbo is going to take this patcher down. I might be on a slight delay versus y'all, but
Yeah, a few seconds, but yeah, he got his patcher down, he got his raft, so you'll run down to level 1, and then he's only got 3 and 4 Triforces, which are also right next to level 1, so...
That wizard room in 3. Ooh.
it's so bad. So bad. And hopefully he doesn't bang his head against the wall. I think the stair item in 1 is going to be a wizard room also. There was like a 5-pair room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing it was in that 3-room segment that we were pretty sure that's where it was based on what you did.
I was just like, I just gotta get out of there. I was expecting that to be the bow. Honestly, I was surprised it was just sitting there. The game started reversing the trolling at that point when they put the bow for free.
Yeah.
You have paid your penance.
Exactly. I should have known though. Like Liquid was talking some mess in the Discord today, and he got the seed cursed. And of course, the way bow is going to get cursed is by a delay in going into bow mode. I knew it. I thought about that like an hour into this thing and started laughing. That was the only time I thought about the opponent. I'm like, we would have bow problems here with Mr. Jackson running around on the other side. So, yeah, hopefully he gets this thing and closes it out here.
Yeah, combat-wise, pretty good setup. Got red ring, white sword now. Got the silvers already. Gonna get the bow out of here. So,
another one of those.
Yeah, he ordered it a little better in terms of having the white sword here and the red ring. He's more stacked than I am. I don't remember if is this shutter required right here?
Yep, it is.
Absolutely.
The bow's up above.
Well, the transports are all above here too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's you've got to go through this room.
Yeah, and I think that was part of my decision to not fight the staircase room, because I knew I'd have to go back and do this room again. So that made it like a double nope out of that room.
Yeah, the bow's just left of this room, I believe.
Yeah, it's in a Triforce room.
Yeah. This is just one of the many transport stairs in level 1.
But just checks the transport and finds the bow.
So at this point, you might as well just jump out of 1, because he doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, he's got up A for the Triforce, I guess, but yeah. Bow's in bow mode now. He's all good.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. I think now he's maybe just realizing that he doesn't need anything else, so... Yep, there he goes. So forget the rest of the stuff, and level 1, let's get my Triforce.
Yep, only items left for Liquid Husband is heart container and 2 boomerangs and the red candle, which we did not see this scene.
Yeah, not sure where these last 4, which dungeons the last 4 exact items exactly are, and I doubt we'll find out.
One's in level 1, one's in level
Yeah.
3, and the other 2 in 9.
Yeah.
Probably a double nanner 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way we're gonna get close to the evidence is if he takes the stairs in 9.
Yeah.
Because I would bet a mortgage payment he is not going to go back into 1 for the staircase. And if he keeps going past that Triforce in 3, then he's a madman. He's just looking for pain at that point.
Well. Alright, he knows where the Triforce is in 3. He knows it's underneath the Goma, so he's ready for that. So this will be a very quick in and
Yeah,
out.
you didn't have the compass for this, so it was probably a nice surprise to see it pop under that Goma.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. That made me think I had done some accidental right ordering. You know, because that would have been just brutal if I decided to tank the Wizard Robes prior to level 1 and then realized that was the Triforce. I mean, that's another 15 minutes going back into level 1 if that had happened.
And yeah, level 3, we're gonna see Liquid Husband in that Wizrobe room again, but he's pretty well loaded and prepared for it now. Oh, man, what a room.
Gonna even break out the bombs.
Yeah. These kind of rooms here are kind of like my nightmare scenario for the randomizer. Like, it just doesn't get any worse than this.
Yeah, it's not friendly. He's in great shape here with hearts and having a white sword. He's going to be good to go. But yeah, the only thing I was going to reset the room potentially with 0 bombs because there were the orange wizrobes at the front half of the dungeon.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about going back and revisiting those guys, but I thought I was close enough to it. So that's the only moderately friendly thing. But yeah, not very friendly in the scene in general.
And cleanup is done. Level 3 Triforce obtained. Ready to go. Level 9.
Yeah, Liquid's all good there. That was clean. He had the red ring, but I think he would have potentially made it without it. He didn't take a lot of damage there at all.
No. And he'll meander his way over to level 9. This kind of. What did you think of the Yenny roads, by the way?
They were a little less promising than I wanted them to be. I thought I thought they would be cool, but it sounds like the story of my life. That's like anytime I go in a social situation, like I thought this would be cool, but nah, man.
It was a
Because
quick
usually, I mean, anytime you can get to the corners of the map, like that little southwest corner, you know, one of them popped you out there, and I was like, all right, this is cool to be back here because A, I don't have to check for a wood sword there. You know, I can come back and do the candle spots. I already knew the recorder didn't matter. Could world wrap, but there was just no use for it. So in this particular seed, it was hot garbage because I mean everything, the northernmost things that matter on the map were like the raft spot in level 4. Everything was up, so I guess it was a good time to not buy a candle. Like that worked out. But yeah, the roads could have been cool, but just didn't work out this time.
No.
So 146.27, Liquid Husband enters level 9.
And he'll go in the same way that MrDunlo did to begin with. And we'll find out that this is not the way to Ganon. Because he's not over here.
That's this seed. I'm telling you, we were just cursed. Anytime there's a 50-50 choice, I felt like the game tricked you into making the wrong one first. I don't know, maybe I'm right-handed. Maybe that's why I went right. I don't know about Liquid, but no. And then I thought that might be Zelda right there, the single shutter door. I was like, oh, that would be cool if he wasn't on the right, but she was. You know, a little symmetrical layout now.
And how about Pretty Princess Gleeok?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was like, oh, this will be a happy ending to the tale, and then that would be a good Princess Gleeok would be a fun for like the bad guy spawn. You know, like I play with the Wizrobe. Gleeok would be a good one to have to rescue at the end.
But for the second time tonight, here's Ganon. Or, oh, the Beast.
His own room too. Yeah, I first thought it was like a for sure thing. We had Ganon in Ganon's room, and then you were going up, and you could see, oh, that's Zelda's room in there. Like, surely it's gotta be. And no, not quite.
It was too good to be true. I don't know if I've ever seen that combo actually. If the two of them in their vanilla rooms next door to each other. I mean, that's a lot of odds to shuffle up and have the deck come out that way.
Yeah, you usually have to turn off some of the settings of randomization in order to get that. I mean, if you don't have them if they're in the rooms, it happens more often than you think if you don't shuffle them out of their own rooms.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess when you're shuffling rooms and drops and shapes and all that stuff. We got 3 out of the 4 conditions needed for the combo.
Yep.
And here's the Gleeok.
That's awesome.
It is. It really is.
Oh, he's actually gonna kill it.
Oh man, what a jerk!
A little firing shot to end it off, because, like, how rude.
Yeah, he's taking care of business. I like it. Like, why not? Yeah. I should have done. I thought about it, honestly, because I would have been annoyed if Zelda were right down there to the left. Oh, I think he burned the room on the way out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
A little extra. I thought about doing that to that Wizard room in 3, and then I was like, I'm gonna mess up and like accidentally up A or something stupid if I try to menu here.
Yeah, he's not too far from Zelda now, I think. Wasn't she a little down into the right here a little bit? I thought she was kind of towards the middle of the map a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I stopped tracking it when I was close to it, but I know she's not in the top left.
Right.
Or bottom left. I confirmed that. Don't worry.
Yeah, you got trapped in that one room. Must have been a wall master with a clock.
So annoying. I could see his little finger poking out right after I touched the clock, and I was like, like.
If you know that, you can actually bomb them in the wall.
I should have tried that. I didn't know that. I knew it was far enough out that my wand wouldn't reach him. But okay, that's good knowledge.
Yeah, I've actually seen people get trapped in a shutter room with a clock and with wall masters, and actually just randomly bomb to find them, because they're actually just sitting in the walls.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that would reach. I'll file that away in the miscellaneous knowledge bank. I almost went back there just in case it was the compass, but then I was in that just hurry up mode.
Yeah. Liquid is, I think, wants to go down in this room, and that might take him. Nope. Looks like he might be getting a little turned around here in the upper half of the dungeon. Going the wrong way. Well, we know it's the wrong way.
Yeah, I think he'll get there. The friendliest part of this level 9. I mean, honestly, this level 9 would probably be average, but there's been so many lately where there's like a one bomb perfect troll. There's a race right before this that I caught that I was paratrooper, and I'm completely blanking on the opponent.
That was Alsoa.
It was Alsoa, yeah. And that level 9, there was like one specific place to drop a bomb, and there's so many like magic stair situations. I think he'll naturally get his way on over here where he wants to be.
He's just kind of.
That was also a good reminder to make sure you push the blocks before you think it's Zelda.
Yeah, second quest rooms are funky like that. They give a lot of false hope with the shutter doors in level 9.
It didn't open. Oh, I forgot to hit the block.
Yeah, I've actually done that before where I've tracked that I had Zelda, but it was actually a key door, and I ran back there all excited, and nope.
Yeah. We're getting there. Oh, she's got to be pretty close to this room. Down a little bit. I think if he goes... looks like he might start making his way over and down.
Well, while we're here, let's we're about the end of the Zelda 1 randomizer races for today, and we got a bunch of races going to be going on tomorrow. Let's see, we got 4 already on set up for restream, and a few more that could be as well. We do have actually we do have a 11:30, so about half hour in progress. We've got Excise Blue and Fury SK over on SpeedGaming Prime right now. But GG for Liquid Husband.
There he goes. GG. He stuck it through.
Finished with a 154.14.
Yeah, second place. Yeah, tough seed. Tough start for him. Once he got
Yeah,
going,
it was a terrible seed, but he did the right thing finishing it out. Because I think, I know some people forfeit for their mental health. I get it. But forfeit's, 30 minutes added to the time? So, I mean, if it comes down to minutes and seconds in some tiebreaker, it definitely was better for him to finish here than not finish.
Yeah,
and just, once you get your items, you got to just go kill the pig.
Yeah, it's also late enough that we don't have any follow-up streams to worry about either. So it's all good. And no power outages. Thank you.
Well, he got that. He should have put like easy seed, please, and maybe that would have come true. Yeah, GG. Well played. Tough going. Tough seed. But yeah, that moves MrDunlo up to 2 and 3 for the Swiss stage, and Liquid Husband goes down to 1 and 4. But nice thing is that both will end up in the next stage of the bracket. Just different seeding, of course. So
every group is brutal.
Yeah,
that's the problem with this game. Like, I've been playing Rando like 3 or 4 years now, and all the people that are also good keep playing as well. So I mean, it's just everyone keeps playing. I need like half of y'all to just like quit. Honestly, that's the problem. Is like, there's going to be great players in the 1 and 4 bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid's a great player. Like 2 and 3 bracket's going to be great. We're going to have people somehow end up in the 0 and 5 group that know this game inside and out. So
yeah,
it's going to be really fun once we get past the Swiss stage and we're playing for keeps too.
Yeah. No, that's what I was thinking too, because I was heading into this week. I'm also in the 1 and 3 bracket, and I was kind of feeling a little bit down about myself because, like, man, 1 and 3. But then you look through the names, you're like, well, wow, like I'm with some good company, and then kind of realize, like,
yeah,
man,
exactly.
There's a lot of good players in the Zelda community. I mean, wow.
Yeah, and they say this in most sports broadcasts, but it's usually not true. But in these games, honestly, when the randomization shuffles the seed up, like, if you are good enough to finish within 10 minutes of someone, if you played the exact same route, if you happen to get the right item first, like, you could shuffle all of us up and restart this thing, and you'd have some 1 and 4 people that would be 4 and 1.
Oh yeah, for sure.
5 different matches. That's what keeps me coming back to watch the thing every night.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody. I mean, just once again, this race, this whole tournament is stacked. But we are joined by Liquid Husband. GG.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but thanks all the same. GG's to Dunlo. Man.
Yeah, GG, man. Nah, it wasn't GG. It was BS. It was a bad seed. Yeah, see what I did there?
That was definitely...
props for sticking it out. That was... I blamed you already for cursing us earlier today. That certainly came through. That was just it was just a brutal seed, man. I struggled for a long time as well.
Yeah, and that Patra that had the raft in level 2 is basically my downfall. That and beating my head against the wall in level 4, only to find that I was, bow blocked from the Triforce, so I could have left, 30 seconds in after I got the recorder and been done with level 4 for, the next hour. Yeah, no, not my best performance. I mean, there were parts of it that were hard, but for the most part, that was just a poor output by me. But that's all right. I'm here to play games and have fun, and I at least played games tonight.
Nah, honestly, dude, like those two moments you identified there, I went back to level 2 in the Patra before I got the second item out of 8. Or I think before I had the white sword. I might have done that before 7. I just kind of said, like, forget this. I know it's one of those rooms. And then the other weird thing I did was I ran around without a sword at the beginning, and I got the recorder out of 4. So I had to leave. So I didn't come back there until my last Triforce after level 1 when I already had the bow. So if you add up those two time differentials, yeah, it's closer than the score indicates, I think. I think that recorder grab was really lucky early on. And then it just all went to poop for me after that as well.
Yeah.
Probably your.
Were you in the same boat as me, as you knew where Ganon was before you had a sword?
I don't think I got in there without a sword, because I don't think I had any bombs until I bought the bombs that I couldn't loop back around. But I knew it first trip in. But yeah, I think I had a sword already at that point.
Yeah, no, I found level 9 and heard the Ganon roar, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was one of the we were talking a second ago about how there were a couple like false trolls at the beginning. I mean, I've never found that many levels that quickly, and then had the seed turn bad so fast. Like, and you know, you hear Ganon right at the beginning, and then you did the same thing I did. Like, you went right.
Yeah,
trying to find Ganon. Nope, you had to go left. That's how the whole night was for me.
Yeah.
Probably the most unfortunate thing from our perspective early on was the not getting that Armos item for the any key early.
Yeah, I actually bought a key before I found a dungeon, because I don't know about you, Dunlo, but like 3 of my first like 5 caves were the 3 big secrets, and so I kind of had to spend my money or lose it. So I was buying candles and bombs and keys and arrows. I never fired a single wood arrow, but you know, I had them at least.
Yeah, I think I went left to the start, so I did grab the any key pretty early. But yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought the meat, I think, at some point. It's kind of a blur. I think I spent 120 on bombs. I think I went and bought bombs 4 times because I kept emptying them out on Wizards, and I bought the blue ring. Yeah, maybe 30 minutes in or something, because I was just tired of dying. I never found the red one. I bailed out an 8.
Yeah, red was an 8. I think that's right.
Yeah, that's right, based on the tracker, I think. Yeah, it's I just bailed. I was in the wand was the first good thing I found besides any. It's the first good thing that let me attack things. So I was like, all right, I got one item here. I can try to do a little something and record her back if I need to. So yeah,
because 8 was my last dungeon I found before getting the raft for level 1.
So I didn't get a candle for 55 minutes, which is really stinking weird.
Yeah, but it didn't affect things.
Yeah, I think that got me up to the Death Mountain earlier too.
Yeah, I bought the candle and
was up there.
I found a candle shop over in the forest, and I was like, well, this is destiny. And all I found were a bunch of potion shops. So you didn't miss out on that.
Dude, the potion shops, is there something in the algorithm where the potion shops turn up all in the same neighborhood of the map? I swear, like, I don't know where everybody's from, but like where I am, the potion shops are like 7-Elevens. Like, you see one and then there's one right across the street, and it's like, I could have bought this right across at the other bush, you know. You have the same potion they have. I don't know. They're just never conveniently located. But yeah,
well, they were at least more spread out than the Take Any roads this time.
Yeah, so my perspective on the Take Any's was they wouldn't have been that bad if anything that mattered was down there.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Get to the southwest and the southeast at least, but yeah, it was one of the weirder tournament flag seeds I've played.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to trying to schedule my next race as soon as possible after the wheel gets spun on Saturday. But I do want to thank everybody, Dunlo for being my opponent, the C guys on commentary, the K guy on tracking. You guys, I really appreciate it, and for sticking it out. There's plenty of other great things that everyone could have been doing instead of waiting for me to finish a seed that was kind of just a foregone conclusion at that point. But I do appreciate it, and if you don't mind, I will. I'm gonna peace out and go eat some chicken and hang out with my wife.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you
dude.
go.
Yeah, hey, before you get out of here, because you may not watch this one back. I don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm not. There's no way.
Just so
There's
you
no
know,
way.
we all give you props for sticking it out because to me, that's just what you got to do, man. And, you know, the margin was better than if you took a forfeit. So,
Yeah, like if it,
all that matters.
yeah, if it weren't for that, I probably would have forfeited and joined the chat to talk to you guys while I finished playing it out. But the rules being what they are, I did what I did. But yep, thanks to everybody. Baseball's back next week. No thanks to all the owners, and I'll see you guys later.
Hey, echoing what Husbo said, thanks to everybody for commentary, restream tracking, and sitting through this brutal seed with us. Appreciate it.
All
right.
right. Time for us to wrap it all up. As I said, lots of races tomorrow and the rest of the week. And the final week next week, we got one race that's over on SpeedGaming Prime right now, I think. Should still be going on. And also there's an April Fool's race for the community on Friday.
Yeah, if you like that kind of stuff. But it'll be fun. A little bit wild, but it'll be fun.
And with that, thanks to Kickless for doing the tracking. JJ for partnering up with me for commentary tonight. We were one of the last ones to get slotted in, but had a good time. And
Oh yeah.
anything else we got to say?
Nope. Just take care, everyone. Stay safe. Stay healthy, and enjoy the tournament.